What's up, guys? SeaOtterGamer here, back with another episode of Realm of the Mad God. If you guys want to see the knight that I was building in the background, I'm not going to be using him for a little while because I want to get him potted up on the defense side first. But I just want to show you what I had. I have a T11 Sky Splitter sword, which is really nice. I just noticed these are all like blue. That's kind of cool. A T5 Mithril shield and a T12 Abyssal armor, as well as a T4 Dexterity ring, because that's all I had that was good at the time. But, so yeah, that's what I've got for this guy. I'm really excited to use him, but I want to get his defense up, and I know it's 40, so it'll be a while since we'll be able to use him. I just noticed my HP is 666. This is the Knight of the Devil, apparently. But, alright, I'm going to switch over to a different class, and I will see you guys soon. Alright guys, and we are back here with our warrior. Yes, we lost our wizard in the last one, but the warrior will save us. The warrior will save us. Let's head over here to the Godlands once we're not confused. That looks like a good place to teleport. Excellent. Alright, so we are just going to be playing around in the Godlands here and trying to get some good stuff and not die, obviously. So, oh, there's a Mad Lab. You know what? I don't trust myself enough in the Mad Lab. Let's just head over here. Oh, oh, okay. Does that counteract my helmet then? It looks like it did. Let's do that. I'm gonna kill this Jinn. It'll be super easy to do. There we go. And nothing, as always. But that's alright, that's alright. So, don't really have anything to talk about with you guys this time. I kind of just want to just kind of relax, you know? Relax and... Oh, I don't like that combo. Let's just not get out of there. I'm not going to lose another character. We're not going to try that, so... Just kind of relax. Relax and play. So, you know, I do play this game for fun. Obviously, that's why we all play this game. So, sometimes I just feel kind of like, we're just going to go kill stuff and see if we get something good. And, oh, there's a Cyclops god over there. Alright, well, we'll head that way, and we'll use our power here to go a little bit quicker, hopefully. I won't kill all the scorpions on the way. So, is that... I feel like that's actually not too far away. Let's go kill that Cyclops guy. I think that sounds like a pretty good idea. I think we could take him on one-on-one. Mano-y-mano, I believe, is the correct term for that. So, we'll just head this way. So, my goal for this character right now is not only to farm, but also to get him up to 400 fame so we can go up to the next kind of tier there. So that's my goal for this character right now. So we'll see if we get there or not. We're almost to this. I didn't know that the Cyclops gods were so close to your starting area. That's kind of scary, right? Let's do this. Let's kill all these guys really quick. Get all the gray blobs of doom as well. There we go. Sure we didn't get anything good. All right. Almost there. So, I like how the water the water makes you go slower, not quicker. My brain is apparently gone today. I kind of makes you go slower, but it makes sense, right? But it's also very annoying. So, today was a field day for me, which is not the same as when you're in school. So, basically, I was out in the field testing homes, and the homes I was testing were, what's it called, unfinished. So they were, let's use our secondary, I guess. I was trying to save it for the Cyclops, but whatever. They're unfinished, they're at rough, so that basically means they're stick framed out, and the siding's on, and the floor is down, the subfloor, and that's basically it. And so I'm testing the HVAC, but we can't put the cooling on, or the heating on or anything, because none of that's run. And so basically they're super toasting hot, especially on days like today. And so I spent 6 hours in various different, oh, there's other gods here, oh joy. And various other, and various heat and stuff, and a bunch of different ones. And so my brain is like gone today. Is gone. And so that's why I didn't feel like doing anything super tough. I'm just gonna kind of play, you know, because I feel like that's all I can really do right now. Come on. This guy's really not that difficult, actually. So, at least not for our warrior friend here. That looks like, here's the chest. We'll take that. I'll take that. Because sometimes it's our daily quest. I'll check that after. I'm not going to check it now. All right. So that is what we had. Oh, there's another one just slightly off in this direction. So I guess we'll go to that. And we'll use a potion because why not? All right. Good. Because we have them. We might as well use them. I'm really bad about that. Using my potions when I need to and not trying to save them. Because it doesn't do you good when you're dead. You know? It just doesn't. It doesn't do you good. So, yeah. So I spent most of my day in several hot houses testing them, running up and down stairs, getting stuff, going back up, and overall, that was a what's it called, Leviathan or whatever, wasn't it? Overall, was not necessarily a good day. It wasn't a bad day, but it was very tiring. And so I just got done streaming for 2.5 hours. We went a little bit late today. It's already 11 o'clock at night. So I feel like I'm going to do this and go to bed here. So that's all right. We can still have some fun. Let's kill this Leviathan up here. Waiting for him to do that's the one. Oh, there's 2 of them? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, guys. I don't know about that. Well, let's teleport over to this guy. There we go. Alright, I feel like we can take this Cyclops god on. Oh, no spider. Or not spider. Sorry, snake. I get those two confused. Not that I get them confused. I just use the wrong name for the other one quite often, which is annoying. So, these guys are also annoying. I've never liked those guys. So, we're just gonna kind of head off on our own. Hopefully we'll get some potions this time, or maybe some good gear. Maybe a better sword. That's what I really want. I feel like our helmet and everything's good, but a better sword would be preferable. So, let's take a quick drink here. My voice is starting to go. Alright, sorry about that. I am still slightly sick. It's taking a long time. Oh, that's a skull shrine, isn't it? I've never done a skull shrine before. Are they difficult? I feel like it is. I feel like I should stay away from this thing. We're gonna head over here. Because I don't know how to do it. And I would feel much better. This is the rock dragon, if I remember right. I'd feel much better doing some of these if I knew what to expect first. So, there we go. See, that guy like dive bombed me and did a lot of damage. I feel like we need to head over to our friends over here. What are you guys up to? Nothing. Alright. Try not to cough into my mic here, which unfortunately also means that I have to turn my head and not look at the screen. So, yeah, that's how you use your ability. There we go. What do we got here? I will take that. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, alright, let's just head this way. There's a Medusa. We're gonna make it come down this way slightly. There we go. Alright, perfect. And of course, circling them is preferable. There we go. And we'll heal up a little bit here. So, cause we were blind, we took some damage. So, all right, let's kill this guy here. He blinded us again, unfortunately. All right, should be easy enough. Those guys don't really scare me. Although if they were in large numbers, I suppose they could. So, you know what kind of pushed my buttons today? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually forgot that this happened until now. So there's this ongoing trend, so I'm waiting for this blindness to go away. There's this ongoing trend right now of people who hate microwave ovens for some reason. I think it's because people don't understand how radiation works. And the difference between harmful radiation and the fact that, you know, you radiate heat all the time. And I'm blind, like constantly blind. We're just gonna get out of there really quick. So quick kind of backstory. that happened today because of something that I overheard a coworker who I don't know, someone from a different department was talking. He's like, "Oh my God, are you cooking your food in the microwave oven? You know that you're gonna get like cancer or something." All right, we need that guy. And I had to stop, and I was going to correct her and give her a physics lesson, but I figured it would not be worth my time. So backstory to this: before I worked where I work now, when I was at my university, rather, I worked at Starbucks. I worked there for 4 years. So, really, really great company to work for, actually. They really take care of their employees really very well. If you're looking for a good place to work, I would recommend Starbucks. I know they get a bad rap for how expensive their coffee is and stuff, which honestly isn't that expensive if you consider going to a bar and getting a drink is twice as expensive as a coffee, and you get usually less with it. These are handmade drinks, but I might be biased. Like I said, I worked there for 4 years, so I kind of understand the amount of work that goes into working there. But that aside, I would get customers who came in wanting egg sandwiches because that's what we sold there, right? And every once in a while, we would get it's usually like a soccer mom type who would go in and be like, is that oven a microwave oven or like a conventional oven or something? And by the way, in case you're wondering, the ones that you see in like Starbucks and stuff are both microwave and convection ovens. So so they do both at the same time. So that's why they cook so fast. So let's talk about why microwaves aren't harmful to you, and or I guess why they could be harmful to you. So let's just talk about it really quick. So yeah, we're gonna talk some physics today. I love physics. You guys already know this. So let's talk about it. Let's start with talking about what temperature is. Temperature is it's a measurement of the kinetic energy inside of a substance. So in other words, it's a measurement of how fast the particles are moving. So either that's how fast your individual atoms and molecules are moving, or the little pieces like the electrons and such. So that's what temperature actually is. It's a measurement of the average kinetic energy of a substance. So keeping that in mind, the other thing that you need to know is water is a polar molecule, which means that part of the molecule is more electronegative than the other part. And what that means is H2O, right? One oxygen, 2 hydrogens, and it looks kind of like Mickey Mouse, right? So that's the best way that I can, is that? Oh, that's a T5. We don't need that. Right? And so the 2 hydrogens are not as electronegative as the oxygen is, right? And so the oxygen basically steals the electrons from the hydrogens. So the side with the hydrogens becomes more positive, and the side with the oxygen becomes more negative. And so now you have, oh, we're quieted. I tried to use my helmet there. I promise I'm trying to use it more. So now you have a molecule that is more negative on one side and more positive on the other side. And that's useful for a lot of things. Like, for instance, that is why ice expands when it cools, right? Most things contract when they get colder. Ice will expand when it gets colder, and that's because of the crystalline structure of the ice, which has to do with it being a polar molecule and just the way that it all fits together. But I digress. So we know that temperature is a measurement of the kinetic energy in a substance, and we know that water is a polar molecule, and all of your food that you eat, except for, I guess, if you just eat pure table salt, which I do not recommend you do, will have water in it, just because everything has water in it, right? So, sorry about that. So, how does this all tie together? Well, the microwave radiation, the microwave length, or what's that? Wavelength. Sorry, like I said, my brain's kind of going today. is just at the right frequency so that it will spin those water molecules like a top. And so what microwaves do is it pumps microwave waves through your food, and it spins the water like a top, and that's because it's polar, right? And so what that does is it increases the kinetic energy in the substance. And we know that temperature is a measurement of the kinetic energy. I'm getting out of there. That is a death trap right there. I'm not confident with myself right now, so that's fine. I'm fine with that. And so that is how it heats your food. And that's it. And so a lot of people think, oh, microwave, you hear the word radiation, you think, oh, that's really bad for you. Well, it's not. Microwave radiation is an electromagnetic wave, just like light. Just like light and sorry guys, I'm hacking myself to death here or something. And radio waves. Radio waves are similar to microwaves. They just have a different wavelength. Right? And I mean frequency. That's what I was looking for. So, they are not necessarily harmful to you. But people hear the word radiation and they think like Chernobyl, right? And they think, oh, that's going to be bad, you know, that's horrible, you know. I don't want to pump that through. Oh, I thought we got a blue bag, but it was his pet there. Is that a 7? No, it's a 6. Okay. People hear the word radiation as a buzzword, and they think that it's bad. And I'm going to explain to you real quick why radiation is not always a bad thing. First off, you are made from carbon, right? And certain isotopes of carbon are radioactive. In fact, you have those isotopes in your body. So you, yourself, are radioactive, at least to some degree. Your siblings are radioactive, your mom's radioactive, your dog's radioactive. Anything made from carbon, it has a slight amount of radioactivity to it, just because of just, you know, the way that works. But it doesn't cause you harm. I mean, I guess it could, kind of, but it doesn't really cause you harm. That's because there's so little of it, right? That it's not enough to give you cancer or anything like that. I mean, I guess there's a very, very small, slim chance that it could. I don't like being here. Let's head back really quick. So the other thing, let's talk about radiation. There's 3 types of energy, or as far as heat transfer goes, right? You have conduction, which is 2 things touching, and when they touch and have a difference in temperature, then there will be a transfer of energy. That's conduction. I'm sure everyone knows that. The other one is convection, which is a form of conduction, but it uses a medium. Usually it's like air or water or something. It uses some sort of a medium. I'm going to get out of there. I don't want to drag gods. I know I've been going back and forth, but whatever. Whatever. We're having fun tonight, you know. We're not being all super into it and stuff. So we talked about conduction. We talked about convection. The third one's radiation. And basically how that works is you are constantly radiating heat from your body to all surfaces around you, depending on the change in the difference in temperature between your body and the surfaces around you. So you're radiating heat towards your walls, your ceiling, your floor, your cat, anything around you. You are radiating heat towards. I'm just wandering aimlessly like a noob. All right, let's try this again. But that's not bad. I mean, it's also at the same time radiating heat towards you. That's a type of radiation because heat's a type of radiation, right? But it's not a bad type of radiation because obviously you need it to live. I mean, if the sun was no longer there, you wouldn't be able to live because you need that radiation, which is also a good point as well, because the source that you get most of your harmful radiation from is the sun, right? You get more radiation from the sun than you do anything else around you unless you work at a nuclear facility or something. So radiation is not something that you should always be afraid of. It's just not. Now there are types of radiation, gamma waves, or gamma radiation, alpha and beta radiation, just stuff that can harm you. That you need to use protective equipment and that kind of stuff for. And usually you run into that during your daily life, obviously. All right, and we are back. We are back. Let's drop some of the stuff we don't need. We'll keep that one just in case. Oh, actually, we don't need that one, do we? All right, we'll head back in. Sorry, I know when I click out like that, it will stop my recording, which is what happened with the last video. Oh, good. Maybe we can end on a cemetery. That would be great. That would be great. Maybe people will come spawn on us. There we go. How much health does this guy have? I'd love to get a cemetery right now. That would be a good thing to end on. Yes, let's get in. Perfect. We're gonna do this, and we'll finish off our discussion, and we will be done for the day. So I was talking about radiation. There's several different types. People use it as a word that means something that's bad, but that's not necessarily true. Obviously, like I said, your body has harmful radiation in it because you're made out of carbon. You radiate towards walls and objects and surfaces around you, and they radiate back towards you. That's just how that works. There's constant types of radiation all around you. For instance, light, heat, radio waves, different things that we get from the sun, right? That can harm, that actually will actually harm you, right? So, but that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you should be afraid of it, right? Now, there are types of radiation you should be afraid of, but microwave ovens honestly aren't one of them. And that's kind of, I'm just going to wrap this up back to my first point here. You shouldn't be afraid of your microwave oven. Maybe if you have a non-shielded one from like the 60s or whenever they first came out, but now they're shielded. If you notice, the screen that you can look through, the glass you can look through, has little circles that you actually look through. That's actually because they basically use a Faraday's cage. Oh. And a Faraday's cage is, I don't want that, someone else can have it, is, it's a phenomenon where you can actually block the radiation. I don't really want that either. You can block different waves from coming in or out of an object by putting it surrounded by metal. So when we were in physics class, we took a radio and it was playing songs, and then we put it inside of a bird cage, and when you close the bird cage door, you could it started being staticky and didn't catch the radio signal anymore. That's because it was inside of a Faraday's cage. So that is why you should not be afraid of a microwave, like I said, unless it's one of the old ones that aren't shielded, but all of them are shielded. Honestly, if you have a really old one, it probably doesn't even work anymore, right? So oh, you know, if you're like pregnant or something, you don't want to take a risk, then by all means don't stand right in front of it, but it's not going to hurt your food. It's not going to hurt your food. In fact, the only thing that it really does to your food, other than heat it up and sometimes make it gross, is it kind of dehydrates it a little bit, right? So, and you can actually fix that a lot of times depending on what you're eating by putting a little bit of water in it before you heat it up to replenish some of the water that evaporates because it's being heated up. And really, that's the only thing that's getting heated up, really. How did they get down? Oh, they teleported. I gotcha. That's what's getting heated up. It's just the water in your food, right? It's not becoming radioactive or something like that, which is what some people want you to believe, because that's the cool thing to believe. Oh, I want to make everything all natural. We're not going to heat anything up in the microwave anymore. So, and I agree that a lot of times heating stuff up in the microwave does not make it necessarily very tasty, right? I prefer to heat things up in an oven, but it's not gonna hurt you. It's not gonna hurt you guys. And that's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. I know I went super long, but whatever. Whatever. I hope you guys learned a little bit. I'm a little bit rusty, but that's basically how it works. So a little bit of physics there, which I enjoy physics. Whenever I can talk about physics, I like talking about physics because it's something I enjoy and it's something that I don't get in my daily life nearly often enough. Yes, I do engineering and that includes some physics, but not the fun kind sometimes, right? So, we're losing some health here. Let's get some damage in while we can. Perfect. Alright, let's get a teleport over here. We should... Alright, did some people get something to drop? I will take that. It's fairly nice, I guess. Unfortunately, we don't have any more health potions, so... have to be a little bit more careful. We can buy some, obviously, but whatever. Alright. I took this guy here because it sometimes is what we need for our daily quest. So, I guess I also dropped my other one that I said that I grabbed because of that, but whatever. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine, we're just having fun. We're having fun. That's the reason we play video games, after all. It's just to have some fun, right? If you're not having fun, then why are you playing video games? Unless you're getting paid for it. But then again, if you're getting paid to play video games, then I hope that, you know, you're having fun doing it because you should enjoy what you do as your job, you know? I feel like if you don't enjoy playing video games and it's your job, then maybe you're not in the right field, right? So... I feel like game devs should enjoy video games and should be gamers because that makes a better gaming community, right? I won't get into that. So. Alright. Fine, we'll just pop that really quick. That's fine. It's fine! Here we go. 3 seconds till the next wave. We got 2 more of these, I believe. 2 more of these. Alright. So I hope I wasn't being, like, preachy or anything. You know? Feel free to believe whatever you want. But, you know, if you don't like microwaves for whatever reason or whatever, then don't use them. But if you don't like them because of misinformation, then you know, that's a little bit more of an idea, you know. So a lot of people that do a lot more damage than we do here, apparently. So, ooh, that looks nice. That also looked nice. That looks cool. Lots of yes, no, you stole it, you jerk. You jerk face. All right, that's all right. We got some good stuff, I suppose. We got some good stuff. I wanted that bow. It looked like a nice bow. I know we have a good bow in our vault, but that one would have been, I think, better, too. That was a T10, wasn't it? Hold on. I had to take a second to cough. All right. Let's finish this up. No, we're not actually really hitting him. I need to lead my shots a little bit more, I guess. I think that would help. T5 bow. Don't need it. Don't need it. These guys like match. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Cloak of the Red Agent. Maybe we should do a rogue sometime soon. Maybe that's what we should do. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Circle this guy. I feel like he can't really hit us if we circle him. Okay. There we go. How about this guy? Do we circle him as well? I need that, thank you. Don't be stealing all my health potions that I need to survive. Alright, is the boss the next one? I don't remember. Is it? I feel like it is. No, it's not. Okay. Maybe it's the one after this. I wasn't really paying attention trying to figure out which one it is. you know. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Trying to concentrate. Sorry, guys. I feel like I've kind of made my point. I don't really have anything else to say, you know? So we're good. We're just going to enjoy this, and it'll be fun. All right, that was not the boss then. We got more of these guys here. Some more of these guys. Perfect. Some fairly more skilled players than I am here. Oh, my arm is broken. I should get back. Get back, get back, get back, get back. All right, heal up. All right, we definitely don't want to die or have to log out now because we're close. We're close, guys. We're close. So this must be it. Bring on the extra damage. There it is. Get her, get her, get her, get her, get her. Perfect. We got a T8 Demon Edge. We got red stuff. Oh, that guy almost died. That would have been bad. Anything good? Is anybody gonna drop anything? Oh, we got T8 Golden Bow. All right. So I guess we got some good stuff, mostly from drops. So from other people dropping us. I'm gonna call it an episode there. I need to get to bed because I got work tomorrow. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next episode.